I almost talked to Hector today. How it happened was, as soon as I got off the bus, Tim the boar popped up like he was waiting for me. I can't remember a time when Tim was not picking on me. He is such a jerk. Anyway, nothing new today. Same old joke. "Hey, Felix," he says. Guess what?" Making fun of how Zyx makes it hard for me to talk. So incredibly clever, he is. As usual, I don't answer, but that never stops him. "Time for the word of the day," he says. "What do you think? Will the streak continue? Let's find out." He's run-hopping along next to me, and I just stare at the ground and keep walking. "The word of the day is, Felix is a retard," which is supposed to be funny because my last name sounds like is. Get it? Then he does a leap with his arms in the air and screams, "Yes, the streak continues!" Like I said, usually I don't respond, but this time maybe I'm feeling a little more stressy than usual on account of how hard it has been getting to move in the morning, and 0 day finally being set. Because all of a sudden I feel this hot squirt in my stomach and I make a fist. I only do it for a second before uncurling my hand again, but he still goes nuts. "What? What's that?" he shouts, shoving me and punching my shoulder. I start shaking and turn to face him, but before I can do anything else, he pushes me into the janitor's closet and slams the door. I crash into the big square sink and fall over against the rolling bucket and lie there for a second, feeling swoopy. Once the floor stops pitching around, I get up and try to open the door. It pushes out a little and then slams back, and I hear Tim's stupid laugh and figure out from the foot shadows under the crack that he and one of his stupid friends must be holding the door shut. I try again, and they push back so hard they make it bang. I still feel dizzy, so I slide down and sit, leaning against the door, letting my body curl naturally into the pose, the way it always wants to these days. The wood feels cool against the side of my head. They start whisper calling through the door, but I can't hear what they're saying, and I don't care. I start to think maybe I'll take a nap or something when I hear high heels and a teacher's voice. Tim answers, and even through the door I can hear the fakey, apologizing tone in his voice. The teacher speaks again, and sneakers go away, squeaking hard on purpose, and then the door opens, and Mrs. O is there. Mrs. O is okay, I guess. She talks to me like I'm 8 years old, but then she talks to all the other kids the same way, so maybe it's not because she thinks I'm stupid. Maybe it's because she always says things right out of the positive things for teachers to say handbook. "Felix," she says in her very concerned voice, "are you all right?" But I hardly hear her because Hector is standing right behind her. Okay, do I really have to explain about Hector? Because it's complicated, and I don't actually know what I'm explaining, and I don't want to.
Do what you want, do not do what you do not want.
Great, Zyx. That's such a big help.
Sarcasm? Question mark.
No, you think?
Sarc.
Yes, sarcasm. Gah.